Today we are going to be taking the 5 love languages quiz together. Why? Because we want to understand how to love each other better. We're going to compare our results, and hopefully in the next week we will start to try to purposely make these changes in our relationship, and we'll be back to tell you guys how that went, okay? What's up, Jones Bones? It is your girl Unitedly Random, and we're gonna jump right into it because this video has the probability of being long. Let's go ahead and start. Like I said, this is gonna be a long video. We've screen recorded the questions. The animals are fighting and drama. Okay, so you're screen recording yours. The animals are really fighting. Are they gonna stop? Restart your questions?
No.
Okay, go ahead and start.
Alright.
Go to the next page.
Okay.
Don't tell your answers, but we can. You read out that question, I'll read out my next question.
Okay. It's more meaningful to me when me and my partner hug, or I receive a loving note, text, email for no special reason from my loved one.
I don't think you need to read the answers. We just choose one.
Okay,
right?
okay, I got you.
It's more meaningful when. We're just gonna say it's more meaningful when.
Yeah.
It goes to that. We don't even have to read the questions. I just want to be like next.
Yeah.
Let's just say next.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, I went to the next one.
Alright, I'm on next.
So you're on number 3, right?
Yep. They are numbered, unfortunately.
They are not numbered.
Okay.
I went to the next one.
After this one?
No.
I'm not showing you the answer, I'm just showing you the question.
Yeah.
Okay, you're on that one. Alright. Okay,
I went to the next one.
Alright, I'm on this one. Yeah. Oh, alright.
It's kind of hard.
Okay, there we go. I'm on the correct one.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm on the next one.
Next one.
That's faster than you.
I mean, I can live through it.
Next.
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 Kind of repetitive on this one.
I'm trying to figure out the 5 love languages.
That's my 30. I'm 30% through.
I'm 23. Stop! You're moving too fast.
Oh, you were moving too fast before.
You're supposed to say next to let me know you moved.
Okay.
Forward. Next. 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 What percentage are you on right now?
53.
I'm at 43.
Next.
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 Next. Next.
The font just got a lot larger for some reason.
Next. Next. Next.
Next.
Next. Oh, this one is easy. Next. Okay, that was kind of not easy. Next. 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 What percentage are you?
90. Next. Oh, I'm done. Wow.
I'm at 93.
I'm already finished.
Because it said take your time with this test. You were cheating.
No, you were blitzing through it.
You were cheating. So make sure to screenshot each section, and I'll post up the sections when we're talking about them, okay?
With the recording though.
Yeah, but
Like
wait a
so.
second. Go through the recording, go all the way down, and then go back up, stop the recording, and
Oh.
screenshot.
Okay.
I'm still on the question. Okay.
looking at my answer. Interpreting.
Okay. 1, 2, 3.
Interpreting
your score.
Interpreting your score.
You go first.
Okay.
Your top one.
Physical touch at 9. Acts of service at 7, but it's tied with words of affirmation at 7. Quality time at 6, and receiving gifts at 1.
So mine is acts of service, quality time, receiving gifts, words of affirmation, and physical touch. Now, the two that are tied are words of affirmation and receiving gifts. Last time we took this test, I had a much lower receiving gifts score. So I have changed. And we took this test right before we got married, like the day before we got married. We took this test together. So they do change. If we think about it, October, it was the end of October, November, December, January. In 3 months, I've already changed so much. But I don't have the proof of that. So this information is useless for you.
This information is the proof.
Oh yeah, this information is the proof, but I've changed so much. I want different things. Words of affirmation has definitely gone up. But it's talking about the highest score indicates your primary love language. The highest score is 12.
Just keep going. Let me put it on silent.
The highest score is 12. It's not uncommon to have 2 high scores. We don't really reach that highest peak for anything. But based off of this, acts of service is my top thing. So that's probably what Stuart needs to be doing for me this week. And I need to be doing some physical touching. Now, last time, physical touch was not his first one.
I don't remember what the first one was.
I remember last time, acts of services was your first one. Mm-hmm. Physical touch was way down in the on the list. I don't even think physical touch is a 2 on my list. That's why we're kind of like butting heads. I'm like, you're not getting touched physically too much lately because that's not how I show our love anymore. Maybe it was higher up in the past, but now it's just gone down. I want more objects, okay? Give me diamonds and pearls.
I want some materialistic.
I'm getting materialistic, okay?
Well, actually, under receiving gifts, it says, don't mistake this love language for materialism. The receiver of gifts thrives on the love, thoughtfulness, and effort behind the gift. If you speak this language, the perfect gift or gesture shows that you are known, you are cared for, and you are prized above whatever was sacrificed to bring the gift to you.
Oh. So I'm not materialistic. I just like someone to be thoughtful. Okay, so acts of service for me, and what's the top one for you?
Physical touch.
So read...
The physical touch.
No, I'll read physical touch because that's what I need to be doing for you.
Oh,
read acts of services.
Okay.
And tell me what you could be doing that is an act of service and things that you'll be implementing throughout the next week.
Alright, so acts of service. Can vacuuming the floors really be an expression of love? Absolutely. Anything you do to ease the burden of responsibilities weighing on an acts of service person will speak volumes. The words he or she most wants to hear. Let me do that for you. Laziness, broken commitments, and making more work for them tell speakers of this language that their feelings don't matter. Finding ways to serve speaks volumes to the recipient of these acts.
I think that makes sense because lately whenever we get into a fight it's because it's just like I feel like you're just like half-assing something, and I feel like when you half-ass something, like if you don't want to do something, you're half-assing it, and when you do that, you make more work for the person that you're doing that action for. So I feel like you're just making more work for me, and it's making me very frustrated because I'm getting very overwhelmed. We're getting ready. Me and Stuart are getting ready to move out of this house. So there's a lot that really needs to go into this house. There's a lot that needs to be done. And I understand that Stuart has to go to school and he's going to work. I don't think you go to work as much as you used to go to work, but you go to school too.
Yeah, school is a much bigger part of my life right now.
Yeah, but he's doing school and he has to go to work and everything, and I understand that. But before we even got this far in December, I was saying we need to start packing up the house and getting ready because we're going to be moving around midterms time. We're moving like at the beginning of April, the end of March and everything. So I was like, hey, we need to really get this together. And he's just like, okay. And I was just like, I'm just getting really frustrated in this house as the times get closer to us moving, because I know that it's going to get to last minute and we're going to have to do everything at once. Yesterday, I was very thankful that he went ahead. He went to the store and he picked up a bin.
It's a bin.
He picked up a bin
What would
so
you
I
call
can
it?
put I don't know, container, storage container. What it really is.
It's either one.
What it really is.
All right, it's a storage bin.
Maybe.
It's a storage bin.
Maybe. So he picked up a bin for me, and I can go in there and separate my clothes. I'm getting ready to get rid of a lot of things to help myself out on the move, because, you know, Stuart's going to be dealing with this whole house by himself, because I'm going to clock out and I'm going to be done with it. So, that's something that I'm very appreciative of, especially because I automatically expected him to not remember to get it, even though he told me he was going to get it, because this man will forget a lot of things. Like,
I got a lot on my mind. What can I say? He
forgets a lot of things. And, like, in my heart, it feels like, oh, you're forgetting it because you really don't want to do it. And so that's very hurtful to me. I need to stop doing that to myself. But
I've been trying to be better about remembering things. Although that's a hard thing to try to train.
It's a hard thing to try to train, but also you're not a dog, so I feel like I shouldn't have to train him. But then he proves that I have to train him. Okay. And that's just it's so frustrating. It's so like frustrating.
All right, read my section.
Which one is yours?
Physical touch.
Oh, this language isn't all about the bedroom. A person whose primary language is physical touch is not surprisingly very touchy. Hugs, pats on the arms, holding hands, and thoughtful touches on the arms, shoulders, or face.
See, that made me feel loved right there.
Can all be ways to show excitement, concern, care, and love. Physical presence and accessibility are crucial. When neglected or abused, can be unforgivable and destructive. Physical touch fosters a sense of security and belonging in any relationship. I think the reason that this is becoming more high on your list is that in the past, I used to be more touchy-feely, more loving, okay? And now that he's going to school, now that I'm doing my own thing and I'm on this journey...
You're going to school too.
Yeah, but I was more touchy last time when I was going to school too. I feel like we have more time to actually just sit and be each other in the past. And so there wasn't a lot of stress. Right now, there's just too much stress for me to want to just sit down and cuddle with him. Like, you guys can't see the house, but the house needs a lot of work before we move out. And we only have a month. And most of those days, we are not in the house at the same time. We're doing things. Look ahead.
I am. I'm looking... Yeah.
We are doing things out of the house. We're not in the house at the same time. Realistically, throughout this time, we're going to have to start giving up a lot of our chilled moments to actually put in work around what we're going to do in this house. And that is something that stresses me out, because I feel like we could have been doing it along the time, like following up to this time, not last minute, but I feel like it's going to be very last minute at this point. We have a month before we move out.
Well, I already have an idea of what we can do to make that, to ease the stress.
I say just throw everything away. Just get rid of it.
Yeah, I say that too. That's fine with me.
Just get rid of everything.
We got a lot of shit.
I feel like we should start tomorrow.
Why not today?
Because you about to go to work.
We don't go to sleep until like 3 a.m. anyway. Right?
It's midnight at that point. Do I want to clean up when I want to go to sleep?
You don't want to go to sleep at... You told me you stayed up until 4 a.m. last night.
I'm trying to be a better person and go to sleep at a reasonable time.
Is that why you stayed up until 4?
See, here's the thing. Like, Stuart's trying to throw me under the bus.
I'm not throwing
But he's trying to throw me under the bus, but... he will turn the TV on to a video and fall asleep in the middle of the video. Okay, I can't go to sleep with a lot of noise. The only thing I can go to sleep with is my affirmation music, baby, sending them positive vibes into my head.
The 7 chakras.
He wants me to go to sleep to horror movies and think that I'm not going to have.
I don't
think that I'm not going to have nightmares. Okay, he wants me to go to sleep to these energetic people and think that that's not going to be in my head. Okay, I need stability. I want to start going to bed at 11.
I don't even get home at 11 on weekends sometimes.
See, and that's not my fault.
Yeah, it's not your fault.
So throughout the week, Stuart's gonna get more physical touches. I'm just gonna look at him and just go like this. And then what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do for me?
I'm gonna help you clean this house.
You're gonna do acts of kindness, right?
Acts of service. Acts of kindness.
Acts of service for me, right?
Yeah.
You know, one of the big acts of service that I like
What?
is when I tell you that we're going to be doing a video, and to wash your face, you wash your face.
You didn't tell me that this time.
When we were in the bathroom while you were brushing your teeth, I said we're doing a video.
Yeah.
That should be
You didn't tell me to wash my
That
face.
should be reason enough.
Yeah. You're right.
I don't know how good this camera is picking it up. I'm not finna redo this video, so like we just gonna point it out.
What's
all
that?
this sleep, this eye booger right here, like bruh. I need to look at this dude before he get in front of a camera. Is what I need to do,
Okay. Do what you gotta do.
bruh.
Bruh.
Did you wash your face today?
No?
Well, you guys, I'm
I
gonna
did
see
my
you
hair
off.
though. No, it's nice and moisturized.
Well, you guys, I'm gonna send you off with some positive vibes for the week because I'm posting this on a Wednesday, positive vibes for the weekend because I won't be posting again between the Wednesday until the next Wednesday. Until the next Wednesday, I'm gonna be posting another video. Is gonna be coming out. See you. Wait a minute. Pause.
What are you gonna do?
You guys know that I have a video out, right? And it's how to love, okay? That is my tarot pick a card reading. Go ahead and check it out if you want to know how to love. And if you want to take another conventional route, another route of learning how to love, go ahead and check out the 5 languages, the 5 love languages online. I will put the quiz thing down below. Go ahead, check that out with your significant other. Honestly, it shows you how to love if you are single. So go ahead and check that out.